Hello, Libra. This is Michelle, and I'm here to do your December 2021 tarot reading. Welcome to the channel. And I actually want to start off with saying a very big thank you. Thank you to the Libras who have returned to the channel over this last year or years even. Thank you so much for being here. For the likes. The likes mean the world to me. They tell me that you're there, that you enjoyed the reading, or perhaps there was a message that resonated for you, and I really appreciate it. I wanted to let you know that. Also now, before we start with the cards, I just wanted to quickly bring in the astrology chart that I made up for December. This reading is at the channel. You can find it under the videos tab if you're interested. It's for the collective. It's a beautiful chart. It really has a strong emphasis on peace, the desire for peace. A lot of changes indicated, big developments with Jupiter going into Pisces. So you might find this interesting, and I just wanted to let you know. Now the cards I'm going to be using are, first of all, a reproduction deck by Il Meneghello. This is the deck by Giovanni Vecchetta from the late 19th century. And then I will bring in a daily crystal inspiration card by Heather Ascanozzi, and because it is the solstice and I like to bring these in for those big events. So with that, we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to pull right off the top of the deck for the first half, and then I will draw some cards during the reading for the second part of the reading. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. This is for the sign of Libra. For the sign of Libra, what are the messages that we need to know for the sign of Libra? All right, we are starting out with the Nine of Spades. It's an interesting card. It's sort of reminiscent of the Three of Swords in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, but this is the 9. All right, so that's interesting. We have the Three of Spades. Okay, again, spades analogous to swords. The Tower coming into your reading. And this is the Six of Cups. All right, let's pull a few more cards. This is Temperance, the Temperance card. Excuse me, Temperance. It is the Empress. Okay, I misspoke with that. That is the Empress. And the Ten of Coins. All right, Ten of Coins coming in. Let's take a look at this to start. I feel that Libra, clearly there is some sort of ending occurring in life for you. The end of a cycle. It does look like it is either a little complicated, or there can be perhaps some entanglements involved in getting out of whatever this current thing is that's ending. That's possible, some entanglements. It doesn't look like this is an easy situation. At the same time, I feel strongly that this is something that is desirable. It is something that you actually want to occur and may have even instigated, or, okay, that word sometimes comes up for me and I sort of walk it back, and then I want to say initiated. Okay, so that would be a little clearer to say initiated. So I think this is something you initiated, even though there's a possibility that it can make things a little complicated. I do feel that you have a very clear idea about how you want to feel moving forward in life, and it's I can see this image of like a long stretch or period of life. And this is how you would like it to be. So, in your plans, perhaps you are doing some planning for the new year, but I feel like you're making a much longer term plan. Like it's not just a 1 year plan. It feels more like there's a 5 and a 10 year plan, and even beyond that, possibly. Or it's like, okay, the next segment of my life, uh, I want it to be this way. And I feel that you do have a clear, you actually have had a clear idea of how you would like things to be and how you would like things to feel. It has to do with a sense of comfort, but also a sense of, I feel, creativity, feeling that the things that you are producing in life provide you with more satisfaction. That's clearly coming through. I think you have felt this before. And so for some of you, I think it's like not a brand new thing that you're imagining. Like, I've never felt this way before, but it's like, I remember how it felt when, for example, I did this or was in this circumstance or situation. I know what that feels like and I want to get back to it. So for some of you, it can be like that. If it isn't a memory, nonetheless, I feel that you have a very clear sense of where you would like to go with this. And with the 10 coming in of coins, it could not be more promising, because even though this looks pretty disruptive, what you're going through, it's like, you know what? I have to disrupt things. I have to stir the pot here in my life if I am going to initiate positive change for the future. And here it is coming in, that very positive change. I do feel that this can potentially end up being very, very beneficial for your finances. Some of you potentially might be traveling in relation to this shift or this change. Some of you actually, there might be a change of location, but I'm more actually picking up just like some travel is involved. Okay, let's continue on. Now we're going to draw from the deck. Let's go ahead and draw 4 more cards from the Vachetta deck, and we are starting with the 2 of Cups. All right, that's interesting. For the sign of Libra, it is the 6 of Coins, or 6 of Denarii. All right, lovely, beautiful to see. I like the 6s. I'm partial to the 6s. They aren't the easy breezy number, but nonetheless, it's very positive overall. Here's the 5 of Batons, or we might say Wands in another deck, and 1 more card for the sign of Libra. Here it is for December. And it is the 10 of Spades. Okay, very interesting. Wow, very powerful. Look at these 9 of Spades, 10 of Spades, 10 of Coins, very powerful cards. I feel the changes that you are bringing about in life, Libra, have to do with, in a sense, a very deep, deep healing, a personal healing. I feel I don't think it's physical either. I think there's a project involved that involves healing on kind of a soul level. And that part of this journey that you're on, and it could involve career actually, or life work, or artistic work, or even relationships. All right, it's a very general reading, but you are on a very important healing journey. The tarot is saying to be patient. Be patient with this. It's you are going to be okay. Everything is going to work out all right. I am also though picking up a message to it's so okay. So as this is occurring and you've initiated some things that are changing, to just kind of cover all your bases. Keep yourself protected in a way. Okay, so I'm picking that up strongly here from the 6 and the 10. So as you are moving into this potential new situation or new phase of life, all right, because it does look like there is something very new coming in. What I'm hearing is you really want to come out of this smelling like a rose, as it were. And so to do so, just cover all your bases. I do feel like that has to do with something to do with relationships and people. And so this is actually, okay, interesting, because I think this is very similar to the Gemini reading, which is also air. I'm picking up the same message. This could be an air sign theme having to do with just realizing that if you're moving from one situation into another, there's a possibility that you're going to have to maintain those previous relationships in some way. And so just like to keep that in mind, like, I might have to be in communication with this person afterwards. And so you want to make sure as you're taking steps to make changes that everything remains positive in terms of the relationships or the situation that is ending, that is coming to an end. That's what I am picking up for Libra. And now we have Malachite coming in. It's time to transform. Time to transform. Wow, that's very consistent with everything that was coming through. Very consistent with the astrology reading. Actually, really, if you're resonating with that, you might want to take a look at the astrology reading. It has some very similar themes. All right, we are going to read from the book this time. And we are looking for Malachite, which should be right about here. Okay, here we go. It's time to transform. Get ready for a transformation! Exclamation point there. You have the inner strength, resolve, and conviction to transform your life for the better. You are capable of so much more than you know. You've come a long way. Don't stop now. Resist anything or anyone that might dissuade you, including any potential self-doubt. You have the power to steer your destiny. Keep moving toward the future you want for yourself. See your target and keep going until you reach it. Give yourself the tough love and unfiltered advice you need to achieve all that you are capable of doing. Wow, okay, that message really resonates with the idea coming through regarding making long-term future plans, not just for the year. You have the power to steer your destiny. Keep moving toward the future you want for yourself. See your target and keep going until you reach it. This is about really a long-term, I think, much bigger life scenario. It's also about the current situation, making sure that you protect yourself. You're so very smart, Libra. You will know what to do, especially regarding relationships, and just keeping those intact as you move through this transition. All right, that is your reading for December 2021. Thank you so much for being here. As always, Libra, it's a pleasure and a privilege to read for you, and I'll see you next time.